Let's be real for a second. If you're a parent in Washington state trying to stay on top of your child support obligations, or, on the flip side, if you're waiting on payments to arrive to support your kids, relying on a confusing paper trail can be incredibly frustrating. The anxiety of guessing your balance, wondering if a payment actually cleared, or just waiting around for a physical check in the mail, you simply don't have time for that. Well, the good news is you can stop guessing. This explainer is going to serve as your ultimate step-by-step guide to solving that exact problem by taking the whole shebang online.
Welcome! I'm so glad to be your guide today as we completely demystify Washington State's child support online portal. Look, whether you're paying support or receiving it, staying fully updated is absolutely crucial. It's not just about legal compliance, it's about making sure your child's needs are met without any unnecessary stress. I know government websites can sometimes feel like a giant bureaucratic maze, but we're going to get through the digital red tape together.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the big picture, forge your digital master key, go inside the portal, make payments happen, troubleshoot when things go wrong, and then wrap it all up with some expert tips.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the big picture of Washington's child support system.
Now, the Division of Child Support handles the administrative infrastructure for families all across the state. But tracking things manually, that can lead to some huge communication gaps. By setting up your online access, you completely transform those slow, confusing paper updates into clear, immediate digital visibility. You actually get access to an interactive, real-time transaction ledger. And honestly, the best part? You can opt into automatic email alerts, meaning the system literally tells you the exact moment a payment is posted or dispersed.
Moving right along to Section 2, your digital master key, and setting up your account.
Okay, let's dive right into this process. Washington State uses a highly secure single sign-on platform called Secure Access Washington, or as it's usually called, SAW. Think of SAW as a master key on your keyring that unlocks a bunch of different state services, from unemployment all the way to child support. Getting yours set up involves 3 essential steps to link your physical paper case file to your new digital ID. First, you'll head over to secureaccess.wa.gov and create your basic SAW account. Second, once you're logged in, click Add a New Service, find DSHS Services, and select DCS Online. And third, to permanently link your real identity to your specific case, you just have to provide your Social Security number and your 9-digit DCS account number.
To help ground these abstract steps in reality, when you get to the actual registration screen, you'll notice a timeline across the top. It's a super simple multi-step process. You just enter your name and email, create a user ID and password, review your details, complete validation, check your email for an activation link, and finally log in.
Now, a quick heads up. The state's information security teams do not mess around here. To protect your sensitive financial data, they enforce some pretty strict security rules for your password. It's got to be at least 10 characters long, and it must contain at least 3 of the following 4 classes: uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numerals, and special characters. Oh, and it can't contain your full name or your user ID. So keep it complex, keep it memorable, and ensure your account info stays strictly confidential.
All right, let's jump to Section 3, inside the portal and navigating DCS Online.
Once you log in, before we look at the main features, let's quickly demystify a common bureaucratic term you are immediately going to see on your dashboard: arrearages. Don't let it confuse you. If you see this word, it simply refers to outstanding or past due child support balances. Knowing exactly what this balance is at any given moment is honestly one of the primary reasons to even use the portal.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what you can do on your dashboard. You have some really empowering features right at your fingertips. You can view the exact posting dates and financial amounts of your last 5 payments, whether you're checking on payments you've made or payments you've received. You can check current case balances. You can view those outstanding arrearages we just talked about and verify that there are no discrepancies or weird errors in your records. Plus, you can manage those automatic email notifications. It puts you entirely in the driver's seat of your own information.
Which brings us to Section 4, making it happen with online payment options.
If your child support isn't automatically deducted from your paycheck, DCS works with several third-party vendors. But notice that each option has different fees and limits, so you can really choose what works best for you. For instance, Value Payment Systems, or VPS, charges a 2.95% convenience fee and limits you to 2 payments a month up to $2,500. LexisNexis is great because it accepts modern options like Apple Pay and Google Pay. TouchPay has a massive maximum limit of $9,700. But, and this is a big but, be aware that for vendors like LexisNexis, MyPaymentPortal, and TouchPay, there's an average delay of 3 to 5 business days for your payment to actually be processed and credited to your case.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this number, 7. If you decide to bypass those third-party credit card vendors and instead schedule payments directly through the DCS online portal using your checking or savings account, you need to know that initial bank account verification takes 7 full days. You have to plan ahead. Whatever you do, do not wait until the day your payment is due to set up your bank account for the very first time, or you're going to be late.
Okay, Section 5. When things go wrong, troubleshooting and support. Because, well, let's face it, no digital system is perfect, and sometimes you just hit a wall. What if you don't have internet access right now? Or what if you're a custodial parent who needs to immediately stop payment on a lost or stolen physical check? The state actually has a very robust automated phone system that serves as a fantastic backup to the online portal.
You're going to want to write this number down. 800-442-KIDS. That's 800-442-5437. This is your crucial lifeline. By calling this number and providing your DCS case number and Social Security number, you can do almost everything you can do online. You can check the date and amount of your last 5 payments, learn how to set up direct deposit, and incredibly, you can even bypass the main reception desk entirely and transfer directly to...
And finally, Section 6, Wrap-Up and Disclaimer, plus a few expert tips. Your core takeaway today is this: maintaining your digital master key, your SAW account, is quite literally the single best thing you can do for long-term financial transparency. Keep your logins super secure, log in regularly to check for discrepancies, and use those automated alerts so you never miss a beat. Now, before we wrap up, a quick disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is strictly for educational purposes based on the state's documentation. Every single family situation is unique, so please always contact a legal professional or the Department of Social and Health Services directly for personalized advice and assistance regarding your specific child support case.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to take control of your case? You have the steps, you know exactly how to build your digital master key, and you know the exact numbers to call if you ever get stuck. No more guessing. Go create that account, log in, and take back your peace of mind. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I wish you the absolute best in getting your digital dashboard set up today.